Blueprints in Flask allow for modular application design, enabling developers to organize code efficiently. They facilitate the separation of concerns, making it easier to manage large applications. By using blueprints, you can define routes, error handlers, and static files in a structured manner, promoting reusability and maintainability across different parts of your application. Flask blueprints offer a modular approach to application design, allowing developers to separate concerns and enhance scalability. By organizing code into distinct components, each with its own routes and templates, blueprints facilitate cleaner architecture. This modularity simplifies maintenance and testing, making it ideal for complex applications like e-commerce platforms, where distinct modules can operate independently yet cohesively. Traditional Flask apps struggle with scalability as they grow, leading to tangled code and maintenance challenges. An e-commerce platform, for instance, becomes unmanageable when all components are in one file. Blueprints offer a solution by modularizing the app into independent components like authentication, products, and cart, enhancing maintainability and collaboration. Flask blueprints organize related views and code into reusable components, acting as sub-applications within your main app. They allow for modularity, separating concerns into logical units for independent development and testing. Blueprints enhance reusability across multiple applications and support scalability, enabling team development with different developers working on distinct blueprints simultaneously. To create a simple authentication blueprint, import Blueprint from Flask, then instantiate it with parameters like URL, prefix, and template folder. Define routes using the Blueprint object, such as login and logout. The URL prefix automatically adds auth to all routes, and template folder specifies the location of templates. After creating a blueprint, register it with your Flask app using app.register.blueprint. This is done in the application factory or main app file. Key options include URL prefix to override default prefixes, subdomain for specific subdomains, and URL defaults for default view arguments. Registering blueprints multiple times with different prefixes enhances reusability. A well-organized blueprint-based application follows a clear directory structure. Each blueprint resides in its own package with dedicated resources, promoting separation of concerns. This structure simplifies testing and maintenance, as each blueprint is self-contained. It includes directories for configuration, shared extensions, database models, and blueprint-specific resources like routes and templates. The application factory pattern in Flask allows for creating app instances with varied configurations, enhancing flexibility. By initializing extensions like databases and login managers within the factory and registering blueprints, it ensures a clean separation of concerns. This approach supports easy testing, multiple app instances, and delayed extension initialization, optimizing application management. Blueprints can have dedicated template and static file directories. Flask prioritizes app templates, then blueprint templates. Organize templates in subdirectories named after the blueprint to prevent conflicts. Static files follow a similar structure. Use URL4 with the blueprint name to reference static files, ensuring proper file management and consistent template inheritance. URL generation in blueprints requires the blueprint name prefix to ensure correct URL construction. Use URL4 with the blueprint name, like auth.login, for cross-blueprint links. For internal links, use dot notation, such as .logout, to reference views within the current blueprint, enhancing portability and consistency in URL management. Blueprints in Flask support request lifecycle hooks, allowing pre-processing, post-processing, and error handling at the blueprint level. For instance, before each request, authentication can be enforced, while after requests, security headers are added. Teardown hooks manage cleanup tasks, ensuring efficient resource management. These hooks apply only to requests within the specific blueprint, offering precise control. Blueprints can define their own error handlers, allowing for customized error responses. For instance, API blueprints can return JSON for errors like 404 or validation failures. These handlers take precedence over global app handlers, ensuring context-specific responses. This flexibility is crucial for applications requiring tailored error management across different modules. Nested blueprints enhance large applications by organizing related functionalities under parent blueprints. For instance, an admin blueprint can have users and reports as child blueprints, resulting in URLs like admin users list. This structure mirrors logical organization, allowing each level to have distinct middleware, error handlers, and templates, ensuring a clean, maintainable hierarchy. Blueprint context processors streamline template rendering by injecting variables directly into the template context. For instance, in the products blueprint, categories and featured products are automatically available in templates. Similarly, the auth blueprint injects OAuth providers and password policies, ensuring templates remain "don't repeat yourself" and focused on presentation rather than data preparation. Custom template filters in blueprints allow for scoped formatting logic, enhancing modularity. For instance, a currency filter formats numbers as currency, while a discount filter calculates sale prices. These filters are exclusive to templates within their blueprint, ensuring a clean separation of concerns and preventing namespace pollution. Testing blueprint-based applications allows for isolated module testing, enhancing reliability. Use PyTest to create fixtures for app and client. Test authentication by posting login data and checking for a redirect to the dashboard. For product listings, ensure a successful response and verify products in the data. This approach ensures each module functions correctly before integration. Blueprints can have unique configurations. Store settings in dedicated sections, loading them during initialization. For example, the auth blueprint might have token expiry and OAuth providers, while the products blueprint manages pagination and cache settings. This approach ensures modularity and flexibility, allowing each blueprint to function optimally within its specific context. Blueprints facilitate API versioning by treating each version as a separate blueprint. This allows simultaneous maintenance of multiple API versions. For instance, version 1.0 and 2.0 can coexist, each with distinct response formats. This method supports API evolution while ensuring backward compatibility, enabling gradual deprecation of older versions without disrupting existing clients. Lazy loading blueprints within the factory function minimizes startup time and avoids circular imports. Utilize Flask caching for blueprint-specific caching strategies, enhancing performance. Optimize database interactions with blueprint-specific sessions or connection pools. Implement per-blueprint performance monitoring to track response times, error rates, and resource usage, identifying bottlenecks effectively. Circular imports occur when blueprints are imported at the module level. Avoid this by using the application factory pattern and importing blueprints inside Create App. Shared state issues arise from module-level variables. Use Flask's G-object instead. Template name collisions can be resolved by namespacing templates in subdirectories. Avoid over-engineering by grouping related functionalities. In an e-commerce platform, blueprints organize the application into modules like auth, products, cart, checkout, and admin. Each module contains routes, templates, and utilities, ensuring scalability. The application factory pattern initializes extensions and registers blueprints, facilitating modular development. This structure supports both small projects and complex production environments, demonstrating the versatility of Flask blueprints. In deployment, always register core blueprints like authentication and products. Use environment-specific registration for development-only blueprints, such as debug tools. Enhance security by enforcing authentication with before request, implementing cross-site request forgery protection, and adding rate limiting to application programming interface blueprints. Configure cross-origin resource sharing policies and consider Flask security or Flask login for consistent authentication across blueprints. Converting a monolithic Flask app to blueprints involves analyzing logical groupings and dependencies. Establish a directory structure, create blueprint files, and use the application factory pattern. Migrate modules incrementally, starting with independent ones. Update references like URL for and imports. conduct integration tests, and deploy to staging before production. Organize blueprints by feature, ensuring each is a self-contained module. Minimize dependencies using events or shared services. Document each blueprint's purpose, routes, and dependencies. Write unit and integration tests for high coverage. Maintain consistency in naming, file structures, and code organization. Use the application factory pattern for configuration management. Flask blueprints are crucial for scalable web applications, offering modular architecture and enhancing team collaboration. They simplify testing and transform monolithic apps into maintainable modules. Pairing blueprints with the application factory pattern ensures flexibility and testability. Start with simple groupings, refactoring as complexity grows to build maintainable Flask applications.